This is Christian from Good Evening Europe, the biggest Danish Eurovision outlet in Denmark. And I'm here with Joker Out, and you've got the song Carpe Diem. You're from Slovenia. Welcome to Liverpool.
Hi, thank you very much.
Hello, it's good to be here.
And maybe you'll be wondering, where are the others? What happened to them?
Well, nothing in particular happened to them, but tomorrow we have the main rehearsal, and then after tomorrow the second semi-final. So we're gathering our strength and resting so that we'll be in top form.
So everybody knows what Carpe Diem means, but since your song is sung in your native tongue, can you tell us about your song?
Of course, it's as Bojan, the singer who wrote the lyrics, would say, it's an upbeat song for all the overthinkers and the overly anxious people. It's easy to think too much about all the information going on in this world, all the social media and things. So it's just a song that maybe for a second makes you forget everything going on and reminds you that you just have to enjoy the moment and seize the day.
Do you think it's an advantage for you that you are a group and that you have written the song yourself compared to a solo artist that has a song handed out, written by others?
Well, I wouldn't say advantage, but I would definitely not want to go with not one of our songs to Eurovision, because this is the greatest chance to expose ourselves to Europe, and we should expose ourselves exactly as we are. And that is only achievable if it's a song that we wrote, and that's why we went with it. We wanted to be as honest as possible, to just have, as we call it, a shagadelic rock and roll song, and to show people what we're all about.
What are your own musical inspiration?
I think each of us has its own musical influences. We're not kind of like all British rock, but let's say British rock from the 60s, 70s, and also modern stuff is where we like all agree on. So yeah, we love, of course, the Beatles, Led Zeppelin, the Cooks, Arctic Monkeys, all of these. But yeah, for me, a lot of jazz, a lot of blues, also metal, and a lot of Slovenian music as well. Like bands such as Bigfoot Mama, Siddharta, Dande are the ones that like inspired us to even like started writing music, and they're like a huge influence on us from Slovenia.
Do you have any favorites yourself from Eurovision?
You mean all time or this year?
Oh, both.
Okay, well, my all-time favorite, I have two, let's say. One is Waterloo by ABBA. The second one is Running Scared by Eli and Nikki.
Because I think we shouldn't be talking about the other participants from this year, because we will be focusing only on you, of course, because it's unfair to say, what do you think about this song or this country? You're all in it together this year, and I understand it must be tiring for you. You must have slept for ages.
Well, I slept for like 12 hours today, so that was fine. But yeah, my favorite is Sentimente by Monica Liu, last year's Lithuania. And I think Bojan's favorite is Molitva from Majda Šerifović. Jure, the drummer's, is Fairy Tale by Aleksandar Rybak, and Nace Soldi by Mahmoud and Wild Dances from Islanda.
If we're doing this for Danish media, I have to say I also really loved Running. What's the Danish one that won?
Only Teardrops.
Only Teardrops, yes. Emily the Forest.
Oh, yeah.
That was the time when I was really starting to get into Eurovision, and it stuck with me really well. It was a good song.
Well, it's quite refreshing to meet guys that actually know the Eurovision and likes Eurovision, because others are like, no, I don't really watch it. No, I don't really care. Why Eurovision? And they're actually participating for maybe the Danish country. It's like, and you don't even like it yourself. So it's quite refreshing with some guys like you that really likes it. So I hope also do remember to enjoy it, please. That's good.
I have to say we are all big Eurovision fans, and it also played a role in why we decided to go to Eurovision. And it's kind of, at least for a couple of us, been a childhood dream to participate in this.
Do you guys also like Franz Ferdinand?
That's the second time we've been asked this question today.
And we have a quite interesting answer.
Who are they?
Well, the interesting answer.
Yeah, well, we don't really listen to them, even though we're compared a lot to them.
Like, we're familiar to their music, but that's it. Like, not more than any other British bands like Blur, Kaiser Chiefs, and such.
Well, that's good inspiration. Anyway, so we wish you the best of luck and fingers crossed.
Thank you very much. I guess the Danish are with us in the same semi-final, so please watch us. We're at number 10, and if you decide to, we would love a vote.
10. Number 10.
Make it number 10, number 1. We're gonna see how it goes. But best of luck.
Thank you very much.
10 is the new one.
Yeah, 10 is the new one. You are the one.